Welcome to the Mind Forge, where we explore personal growth and life lessons. Let me share a tale with you. Once, a wise minister served a king. He always believed that everything happens for a good reason. One day, while the king was cleaning his sword, it accidentally cut off one of his toes. The minister calmly remarked, "Whatever happens, happens for good." This angered the king, who couldn't see any good in losing a toe. In his fury, he jailed the minister. This story holds a powerful lesson about perspective and patience. Stay with us to discover how this incident unfolds and what it teaches us about embracing life's challenges with an open mind. The minister remained unfazed as he was taken to jail, confidently repeating, "Whatever happens, happens for good." The king was baffled by his calm demeanor, wondering how someone could be so optimistic while facing imprisonment. Time passed, and 2 months later, the king embarked on a hunting expedition with his soldiers. They rode into a dense forest, and in pursuit of a deer, the king ventured deeper into the wilderness, becoming separated from his group. Despite his efforts, he failed to catch the deer and found himself utterly lost. Alone in the vast forest, the king's predicament seemed dire, yet this turn of events would soon reveal a profound lesson about life's unpredictable nature and the wisdom of patience. As the king realized he was lost, he searched desperately for a way out of the dense forest. Suddenly, he was surrounded by a group of tribal people who lived there. This tribe was not part of the king's kingdom, nor did they recognize him as their ruler. They captured the king and took him to their village. The tribe was in search of a human sacrifice to appease their deity. Despite the king's pleas for release, the language barrier left him unheard. Celebrating their find, the tribe played drums joyfully. They bathed the king, dressed him in new clothes, and adorned him with a floral rosary, preparing him for the fate that awaited. Just as the king was about to be sacrificed, the tribal leader noticed that one of the king's toes was missing. This discovery led him to halt the drums and declare that the king could not be sacrificed because he was incomplete. They believed sacrificing an incomplete human would anger their deity instead of pleasing it. Thus, they decided to spare the king's life. Grateful and relieved, the king returned to his palace. Reflecting on his escape, he realized that if his toe hadn't been missing, he would have been killed. This revelation made him acknowledge the wisdom of his minister, who had once said that everything happens for a reason. The king now understood the truth behind those words. The king, now understanding that everything happens for a reason, ordered the release of his minister from jail. He reinstated him to his position and asked, "Minister, my finger was cut, and I see it was for my good. But you suffered 2 months in jail. How was that good for you?" The minister smiled and replied, "My lord, as your prime minister, I was always by your side. Had I not been in jail, I would have accompanied you that day. They spared you because of your missing finger, but my body was complete. Had I been with you, they would have sacrificed me." This realization reinforced the lesson that sometimes what seems unfavorable is actually a blessing in disguise. That's why it was fortunate I wasn't with you that day and was instead in jail. It saved both our lives. This is why I always say that everything happens for a good reason. If we examine our own lives, we often encounter moments when we believe something terrible is happening or shouldn't have occurred. However, when we reflect later, we realize those events worked out for the best. We tend to judge each occurrence using our intellect, But the truth is, our understanding has its limits. We can't always discern what is truly beneficial or fair in the moment. So, trust the process and embrace life's unpredictability, for it often leads to unexpected blessings. In our limited understanding, we often perceive events as unfair. Yet, the world operates on karma. Those who perform good deeds find happiness, while bad deeds bring sorrow. If you're experiencing a tough time, remember that your bad karma is being resolved, and nature is guiding you toward progress. This universe isn't designed by an adversary, so nothing harmful can truly occur. Let go of the notion that misfortune awaits you. Keep in mind that everything happens for a good reason. Trust in the journey and embrace life's lessons. Thank you for watching. If you found this video enlightening, please like, share and subscribe for more content. Share your experiences in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you.